Hey there everybody, Wayward Pony here. Someone did a redo of Pony Fantasy, which came out a couple years ago, and they changed a whole bunch of things around, and I'm interested in playing it, so I'm going to do a Let's Play. Here we go. Long ago, the Crystal War reduced the North to a winter wasteland, and beings called Espers vanished. So dramatic. Thinking I could have been drunk when I read this last night. 1,000 years have passed, and the unified Equestria has been built to new heights of glory. Looks certainly pretty well populated. I mean, I see a lot of ponies really happy. Needs a winter wrap-up, though. But now darkness has returned to the world and seeks to plunge civilization into chaos. I wonder where the villain lives. Yeah, I think we just saw him. More on that guy later. Pretty industrial looking fortress. Can it be that Equestria is on the verge of a second, even more destructive war? Like World War II? That is a beautiful scene. The game begins. Something's coming. Hey, come on, don't step on the tree. I already don't like you. There's the town! It's my best snips. Do you really think they found an Esper there after all this time? Do you, George? Do you? I don't know. Yeah, I don't like this. Your voice suddenly got deeper, Snails. And I really don't like having her here. Did you hear the rumors about what she is? She's an unknown. I'm supposed to guess. You're stupid. They're just rumors, and she's just a unicorn. Okay, that clears everything up. Come on, we gotta move. Yes, sir. And here we go. This imagery was in my head since the first time I played this game, 16 years ago. I always liked the Mode 7 graphics. The Super Nintendo was capable of a lot of really cool tricks that set it apart from the Sega Genesis. The Sega Genesis, of course, had its own things going for it. So far, the only issue I take with this hack is that the roles of Snips and Snails seem to be reversed. Snips tends to be the more confident one, and the one that knows what's going on, and Snails tends to be, well, a little more clueless. It's a little like Beavis and Butthead. That is cool, the way the background is scrolling like that. We're going to see the lights in a few seconds. All these names of people who made this game. It's incredible how much work goes into a video game. I've only tinkered around with RPG Maker and I pull my hair out. I have a lot of respect for basically anybody that makes a long-running series of be them games or TV shows. I really enjoy both My Little Pony and Final Fantasy, so combining the two is a wonderful idea. Final Fantasy IV was actually instrumental in teaching me how to read, and I had a lot of fun with that game. Of course, some of the translations are pretty bad, but I think that's for another Let's Play. And the music has gone silent. Something serious is going to happen. Here we are. Let her take the lead. I ain't risking my flank for this. Let's go. I really can't decide what type of voice I want to give Snails. Machine riding self-important swine, take this. Ooh, 2 woofs. That means no. It is a timber wolf. A wolf made out of wood. Let's see how a wolf made out of wood, brought up in the frozen wasteland, deals with ice. Of course. Well, you gotta feel powerful in the beginning of the game. And the guard, of course, runs like heck. Imperial Crystal Empire armor, not even Nash is safe anymore. It certainly doesn't appear so. To be fair, I'm brainwashed. I'm not responsible for my actions. Just the player is. Could always turn off the game. And I remember the first time I heard Flim Flam Philosophy using that attack. He called it poison gas. I always thought it was a magical attack, but no, it's chemical and biological weapons. Snips and Snails both leveled up. Wouldn't take a whole lot to improve them. So can I go this way? No, I seem to be caught on that pipe. What about up here? Nash's freedom depends on us. Why do they keep sending dogs? Yeah, those dogs are obviously alive, so poison gas is going to kill them. And it did. And the guards hesitate for a moment, and well, I promise I'll make it quick. I'll even use poison gas on you guys. I'll be honest, I love saying that. I do like the effect for the gas. It's kind of unsettling looking. Yay! Snips and Snails seem to be gaining levels at an exponential rate. And I don't know why that is. They're not going to be in the party for very long. We've got them trapped now! Ooh, a pincer attack. This is to show you all the different ways that you can get into battles, I take it. So, Bioblast them, heal her, fire him, lather, rinse, repeat. Fire attack looks kinda cool. Question marks, gang to level. That's Twilight. Makes sense to have Twilight be Terra since she's the first character we see. We must defend the mines. And fight. Oh, you poor ponies. Well, ponies and animals. We're gonna breeze through you and all you want to do is defend your town. I gotta say, a lot like Final Fantasy IV, the opening of this game is kinda dark. But it makes sense. It makes sense pretty quickly. I like how they put you in control this time instead of having you watch the character do bad things. I mean, you do have the option of turning off the game if you're offended by the idea of the first character you are in control of committing infiltration and killing the 5-0. But you have no idea what this town is about, or what even she is about. Our orders said they found an Esper in a mine. Maybe this one. I'm going to be so glad when those two dunderheads are gone. And we got back attacked by were-rats. Makes sense. Now I do remember from an earlier playthrough of this game not to use Bioblaster on them. I think that's the same thing in other iterations of it, but it heals them, which makes sense. I guess it implies they're filthy animals. They benefit from disease. Why not? Hooray! We won. It wasn't hard. So, can I go this way? Nope. What about that way? Too big. That's kind of cool. I like the little griffins. Griffins aren't exactly bad guys in the series. They're They've just been dealt a rough hand. So I guess calling it rogue makes sense. Let me take care of this. Stand back! That gate's no match for you. Just some pipes, and it's gone. We won't hand over the Esper. Welk, get them. I could use some voice acting lessons. Watch out, I've heard about this thing. What's it do? This thing eats magic. It eats magic? Wait a minute, let me do that again. It eats magic and stores the energy into shell. Then let's leave the shell alone. Works for me. I do like the arsenal they give you from the start, and the fact that Twilight has a couple extra weapons they don't. Don't want to use the bolt beam on it, because its attacks are electricity based. May have nothing to do with it, but I don't feel like giving it extra health. And that did a lot of damage. And that means it's going to withdraw into its shell. I do like this boss. It might be one of my favorite early bosses in a Final Fantasy game. I think it's creative, and it kind of works to show the player that in a way, a lot of the bosses are puzzles. It's a very easy puzzle. They tell you how to beat it, but it gets you into the mindset. It prepares you for that. I've played an iteration of this game where this Welk thing was actually the Mist Dragon from Final Fantasy IV. It behaved basically the same way, but yeah, it was kind of fun. It's really cool when people reimagine these ideas and combine them. That game was hard, though. I hear Philly Fantasy is supposed to be pretty hard, but ooh, this nail is dead. So yeah, I hear this game is supposed to be pretty hard, but they toned down the difficulty a little bit from Pony Fantasy, giving you magic healing items. Ooh, an apple fritter. Very nice. Makes sense, it gives you something. So here we go. Ooh, a little ominous. This is the Frozen Esper. And it's glowing. Huh. I know why that is. Huh, it's a peaceful, sleeping little pony. What the? What's going on? Looks like it's a unicorn. The frozen creature began emanating an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? Oh, I know just how this is going to end. It's going to be like that movie Heavy Metal. It's going to melt you. It's going to be gruesome and gross. It's going to give me nightmares. Ah! What did I tell you? Hey! Yes? Snips, where are you? What's happened? And you're melted. And now we're left to wonder what Twilight would have in common with a frozen, powerless unicorn that the Empire wanted to use for its own purposes. Well, it looks like they're merging, and the emergence is complete. Well, that's it for the first part of the Let's Play. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As it's going on, I'm probably going to cut out the random battles and put them in the end, just like Flim Flam Philosophy did. I think it would be better for the pace. I'm going to see how this turns out. Peace out, everyone.